what metrics are you looking at to determine that this is successful or not?
That's a great question. Number one is stop relying on the paid stuff as much.
Yeah.
And making sure that you hone in on the activities and the processes and the strategies that cultivate those referrals first and foremost. I mean, from a marketing standpoint, this is the least amount of marketing I've spent in years.
Yep.
It's force on the organization. How do we do things better?
Mm-hmm.
How do we cultivate those things? Because if you can have those and you have proof of concept of those, well, maybe some of them are not as high as converting for this sales purpose, but it's leading to that lifetime experience. And we can move these opportunities over to a service technician to cultivate.
Got it.
As a second point. So proof of concept on these flows, change, paid. You already have those flows lined up, optimizing that revenue at a lower ticket. Now you can spend more and you can start having more qualified, and you're just like kind of kicking that flywheel off by reducing the spend, forcing the changes of the customer experience. You have to like force yourself to change.
Are you focusing more on the repair aspect then, on the lower ticket then? Focus on the repair. I think that
we've always done repairs, and that's one thing we've always done. And I always felt it was unique to us, and I don't know how unique it is, but how I operate.
It is unique.
How I operate internally, I have hands-on, high-paid, benefits administered, like hourly field staff that we can fabricate metal. We have a gutter truck. We can run gutters. My guys are trained on, they can do windows, siding repairs, roofing repairs, all that jazz. And I can send them out somewhere and they will fix it.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of companies don't do that model, because it takes a lot more work, right? It's much easier to find a good subcontractor to
pound it off,
right? And subs don't want to do that work
because they'd rather do a full roof, and the cost effectiveness
exactly
of it.
The economics don't make sense from their business, right? Like, and so, but it's the biggest opportunity.
I mean, you can hit 60, 70, 80, 90% margins on repairs if you price it appropriately, and have the right person, the right process to talk about and have the experience lined up.
So those are hard people to find.
Is it?
What is your process for finding a good repair person, and what does your training process look like to get them to have, because someone that can actually do the repairs, a lot of times they are not a great salesperson.
Yeah.
Or it's the other way around. They might be a good salesperson, but boy, they're not good at repair work,
honestly,
right?
Honestly, like the strategy, and that's one thing that would be part of the runway of finalizing that out. But I mean, the people that I have on staff, I mean, they are wonderful, wonderful people. And how it has happened is like, I always, like, they're all cost of goods sold.
Yep.
And it comes from the accounting aspect, tying it into that, right? How do they offset their efficiencies? How do you hold accountable on that? But arguably, it was just like, hey, you're a good roofer.
Yeah.
Come on in. Here's my expectations. It's the customer life mindset. You got to take care of them. And then like, all right, hey, you guys, do you think we can do this? Yeah, I can do that. All right, let's try it out. Just trial and error, and just good people, and try and treat them well as best I can with the situations and the benefits that we can. Treat them well, and you'll attract good, like-minded people. Right. But like, have I hired wrong people? Absolutely. But it's funny, like the first ones to leave or the first ones for you to exit are not the part of your culture.
Yep.
What's left behind are the A players, and I have like literally all A players on my team right now.
It takes time.
It takes time.
It takes time to build that team. It takes a lot of guessing, right? Like it takes a lot of guessing.
I'd love to say, oh, I have this whole big strategy. No, I didn't have a strategy. It's just figure it out.
Guess.
Figure it out. You're guessing, and you know what? Through attrition and time, you end up with really solid people.